This could be the year everything changes. Not because of luck, not because someone gives you a shot, but because you finally decide to stop holding back. You're not here by accident. You're here because something inside you knows it's time. Time to stop repeating old cycles, time to go all in, time to build the life you keep talking about. You don't want to wake up a year from now and realize you're still stuck in the same place. You don't want to look back and realize the only thing that changed was the calendar. Because the truth is, most people don't make massive mistakes. They make tiny compromises, daily, that lead them to a life they never intended. Not because they're lazy, not because they're unmotivated, but because they're distracted, because they're stuck in cycles, because they think they have more time. Let me say something most people won't. If you don't interrupt your patterns right now, you will waste another year. Not intentionally, not dramatically. You'll waste it gradually, quietly, and no one will even notice, except you, because deep down you'll feel it, that ache, that tension, that quiet knowing that you're built for more, but you keep showing up for less. And if that hits, this message is for you. This isn't about hype. This is about the truth. And the truth is, most people don't fail because they aim too high. They fail because they aim too low and hit. They set safe goals. They build routines that protect their comfort zones. They surround themselves with people who don't challenge them. They trade short term ease for long term regret. And year after year goes by. Nothing catastrophic happens, but nothing great does either. And maybe that's you right now. Maybe you've been on autopilot. Maybe you've been busy but not productive. Maybe your days are full, but your soul is starving, and you keep telling yourself you'll get serious when the time is right. But here's what you need to know: the right time doesn't exist. There is no perfect alignment of energy, clarity, and opportunity. That's a myth, a trap. The people who wait for the right time stay waiting. The people who move, imperfectly, messily, inconsistently, are the ones who change. The real turning point is never a date, it's a decision to stop tolerating your own mediocrity, a decision to stop negotiating with your potential, a decision to stop building a life that fits other people's expectations while silencing your own. Because here's what's wild: you already know what you need to do. You already know what you're avoiding. You already know what's stealing your time, your energy, your joy. It's not a mystery, it's a pattern. And the longer you avoid it, the more normal it becomes. So let's break it. Let's make this the year you stop sleeping on your own life. Let's make this the year you stop overthinking and start acting. The year you stop talking about potential and start living in it. The year you stop letting fear lead and finally show up with boldness. Not because it's easy, but because you're done living a watered down version of yourself. Now listen, this is going to take more than inspiration. It's going to take identity. Because if you're still seeing yourself as the person who gives up, who flakes, who never finishes anything, then no strategy will stick. You have to decide right now, who are you becoming? And then start showing up like that person already exists. Start building days that reflect that identity. You don't need to change your whole life in a week. You just need to start voting for the version of you that doesn't quit. Because every day is a vote. Every habit, every choice, every thought, a vote. You either vote for who you were or for who you want to be. And the beautiful thing is, you're one decision away from a new direction. Not a perfect life, not a flawless transformation, just a new direction, a new standard. You want to make this year different? Raise your standards. Stop asking what's possible. Start asking what's required. Start showing up like it's already yours, like success is inevitable, because you made it non negotiable, because that's what high performers do. They don't wait for motivation. They don't rely on hype. They install systems. They protect focus. They build environments that make the right thing easier and the wrong thing harder. They take full ownership, even when it's not their fault, because they know this. You can't control everything, but you can control your standards. And most of the time, your results are just a reflection of what you're willing to tolerate. So raise the bar, not because you hate where you are, but because you respect where you're going. Let me say that again. Raise the bar, not out of self hate, but out of self respect. This is not about hustle culture, it's about alignment, it's about integrity. It's about looking in the mirror and knowing you're actually showing up for the life you say you want. You can post quotes, you can share reels, you can write in your journal, but until your actions match your vision, nothing changes. And yes, that takes time. It takes effort. It takes patience. But more than anything, it takes consistency, the kind that isn't sexy, the kind that no one sees, the kind that feels repetitive and boring and unremarkable until one day it's unstoppable. That's how you build momentum. That's how you create confidence, by doing what you said you would do over and over until your brain starts to believe you, until discipline becomes your baseline, until execution becomes your identity. That's how you stop wasting time. That's how you stop repeating years. That's how you change. So here's what I want you to do: audit your life, not tomorrow, not next week, today. Ask yourself, where am I leaking time? Where am I outsourcing responsibility? Where am I making excuses instead of moves? Then choose one area, just one, and clean it up. Not perfectly, not forever, just for today. Then do it again tomorrow and the next day until it becomes your new normal. Because the truth is, success isn't a giant leap. It's 1,000 small pivots. It's 1,000 silent wins. It's 1,000 days of not giving up. And you're capable of that. You always have been. You've just been distracted. You've just been discouraged. You've just been waiting for someone to give you permission. Well, here it is. You're allowed to become who you were meant to be. You're allowed to change your life without warning. You're allowed to start again without explaining it to anyone. This is your year, if you decide it is. So stop waiting, stop negotiating, stop wasting time, and start showing up. Start like it matters, because it does. Start like your future depends on it, because it does. Start like someone out there is waiting for you to lead, because they are. And if this message stirred something in you, subscribe. Not because this is just another motivational video, but because this is the moment you stop pretending and start building. You've got this.